Liverpool 0-4 Arsenal, player ratings as 2 wonder goals see Gunners into FA Cup quarter-finals. Arsenal booked their place in the FA Cup quarter-finals with a 4-0 victory over Championship leaders Liverpool at Prenton Park on Sunday afternoon. While the scoreline suggests an emphatic victory for the Gunners, Liverpool went toe-to-toe for much of the game with their WSL opponents, only to be outdone by 2 stunning goals from Katie McCabe and Caitlin Foord. Despite the league's gulf between the pair, it was Liverpool who started the strongest, with the hosts' lively front three pressuring and harrying the Arsenal back four to great effect. Katie Stengel won possession deep in the Gunners' half and played in Leanne Kiernan, but the winger was denied by a last-ditch Rafaela tackle. The Brazilian centre-back was then involved in the thick of the action at the other end, finding the run of Foord with a perfectly weighted pass. The Australian striker slotted past Rachel Laws to give Arsenal the lead in what was their first foray forward of the afternoon. Liverpool responded, again reaping the rewards from their high press as Kiernan robbed Steph Catley before firing narrowly wide. The hosts were made to pay for their inability to make the most of their 2 good opportunities against such high caliber of opposition, as Arsenal put the game beyond Liverpool with 2 wonder goals in the space of 2 minutes. McCabe connected perfectly with a headed clearance and unleashed a thunderous left-footed volley into the top corner before, inspired by her teammates' antics, Foord doubled her tally for the afternoon with a spectacular solo effort of her own, firing a half volley into the top corner from the edge of the area. Arsenal added a 4th in the second half courtesy of Kim Little, as the FA Cup's most successful side secured their place in the hat for the quarter-finals. Rachel Laws, GK, 5/10, got a hand on Foord's opening goal, but couldn't prevent it from trickling in. Produced a wonderful save to deny a Kim Little header. Rhiannon Roberts, CB, 6/10, comfortable in possession, won plenty in the air. Replaced for the final 20. Niam Fahy, CB, 6/10, tidy on the ball, playing out from the back confidently. Made a goal line block to deny Heath. Leanne Robe, CB, 6/10, decent on the ball, with the Liverpool backline only really struggling when Arsenal ran in behind. Yana Daniels, RWB, 7/10, playing a more defensive role than usually accustomed to, grew into the game and whipped in a couple of teasing crosses in the second half. Skimmed the crossbar with an audacious effort from range in the latter stages. Siri Holland, CM, 6/10, good on the ball, lively in the press. Came off with 30 minutes remaining. Missy Bo Kearns, CM, 7/10, really tidy in possession and aggressive defensively, stifling the Arsenal midfield at every opportunity. Taylor Hines, LWB, 6/10, got forward frequently and did a good defensive job on Nikita Paris. Kiernan, RW, 7/10, summed up Liverpool's performance: so lively, so effective in the press, just lacking in cutting edge in the final third. Let down by a poor final touch in the early stages after rushing clean through and fired another great chance narrowly wide, having done well to dispossess Catley. Katie Stengel, Saint, 7/10, played a crucial role stepping back and sitting on Walty, robbing the Gunners' holding midfielder on a number of occasions to trigger Liverpool counterattacks. Mel Lawley, LW, 5/10, didn't have as much joy as Kiernan down the right flank, struggling up against the solid Merritts. Rachel Furness, 5/10, Megan Campbell, 6/10, Charlotte Wardlaw, 5/10, Carla Humphrey, 5/10, Lydia Williams, GK, 6/10, comfortable with the ball at her feet, looking to play out from the back at every opportunity. Didn't really have a save to make. Noel Merritts, RB, 7/10, a very solid performance, keeping the usually lively Lolly relatively quiet. Replaced on the hour. Lee Williamson, CB, 7/10, superb distribution throughout, her cross-field pass onto the head of Little at the back post, a particular high point. Replaced on the hour. Rafaela, CB, 8/10, made an important recovery tackle early doors to deny Kiernan before making a big impact at the other end with a well-weighted through ball to set up Foord for Arsenal's opener. Replaced on the hour. Steph Catley, LB, 4/10, given a really tough time by the lively Kiernan, especially in the first half, with wave after wave of Liverpool attacks coming down the Arsenal left. Leah Walty, CDM, 5/10, caught in possession in dangerous areas on a couple of occasions to put her side in trouble. Improved in the second half. Kim Little, CM, 7/10, netted Arsenal's 4th with a trademark run from deep and tidy finish. Characteristically efficient on the ball. Mana Iwabuchi, CM, 6/10, neat and tidy on the ball without setting the game alight. Nikita Paris, RW, 5/10 unable to have any real attacking influence on the game. The England winger continues to struggle to recapture the form that earned her the 2019 move to Lyon. Caitlin Foord, saying, 8/10, a rare start as a central striker for Foord, she gave Arsenal the lead with a well-timed run and cool finish. Her second goal was even better, sending a half-volley soaring into the top corner before setting up little for Arsenal's fourth. Katie McCabe, LW, 7/10, doubled Arsenal's lead with a goal of the season contender, a sweetly struck volley from the edge of the area. Moved to left back for the final half an hour. Jen Beattie 6/10, Simone Boyes Sorensen 5/10, Tobin Heath 6/10, Frida Monum 5/10, Jordan Nobbs 5/10.